Alright. Good evening. So far, it's a crummy night. Oops, sorry. Alright, where is this box thing at? Car's a disaster. Ugh. Should have done this. Whoops. Don't get hooked on the phone. Ugh. Elizabeth. Sean, hold on. I'll be right back. Ugh. Hello there, Elizabeth Barnett. Ugh. It's drizzling. Man, these phones are terrible anymore. Terrible connections. Mm. Oh, what a lousy night. 30-minute wait at McDonald's. Gotta wait here for a few minutes. Nothing is on time tonight. Let's see, how do I get rid of this? Delete. 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 Oh. Oh, excuse me. This dragon today. Couple bizarre little accidents, shootings, aggravated burglary. Dude just forced his way into an apartment building. The residents disarmed him. However, the dude did bite someone. Jeez. Yeah. What was he smoking? Oh. Oh. No work out here tonight. Slow. I couldn't even get a trip on Uber. Jesus. The hell? Say hello if you're out there, because I don't know who's here. Oh, alright. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go back and see if I can get this order. He just gave it to me. Yo, hey Aunt Dano. Where am I going here? Papa John's right now. Let's see, I gotta go. Go up the hill. All right. Leave at my door. All right. Where are we going? Way up into the hood. I saw it for a second. Did you do another broadcast? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Euclid, 93rd. Quincy. Oh, well. All right. I'm losing my mind. What? I don't want to do that. What's with there it is. People calling you. Lots of smoke. Okay. Is this? Oh, come on. Now this app won't tell me where to go. Come on. Oh my gosh. I think that's the right address. All right. All right, let's go. Everything is slow tonight. There's no money out here. Waiting. Oh, yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I missed a good one the other day because I just was lazy and didn't turn the scanner on. Fully involved. Fully involved. All right. Yes, it's raining. We're gonna have rain on and off all week. It looks like. I wish I'd have cut the grass today, but oh well. I was worn out and it was hot. So. Ow! Oi! 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 Bumpy! Bumpy! Ugh. It was. Today was 80 or something, you know. I don't know. I slept most of the day. I was out of it. All right, whose siren is that? I already saw East Cleveland chasing somebody. Who's coming? Probably East Cleveland behind me. East Cleveland ambulance. Been a number of shootings this afternoon and evening. They're in a pretty good hurry. Uh, Ow. Yeah, they found a gun running house the other day. I think there was a fire there, and then they stumbled into a big pile of weapons. Typical gang thing. At least they got some more stuff off of the street. Oh. Where are we at? We're in the car. Oh. Could not even get us. The last 2 or 3 times I've signed on to Uber, I haven't gotten a single trip, single delivery. Either there's that many people out here driving or what, I don't know. Or they're pissed at me for blowing off some orders. Oh, I'm tired. Wait a minute. Why do we have to go to 93rd? I guess I was looking at that wrong. Like, what? That didn't make sense. Whoa! Nice move there, Sherlock. Just turn left in front of me. It's Cleveland. Hey, Luke. Oh. Cleaner than in the 90s? Well, yeah, I think it is. The fuck is this dude doing? Just fucking cut me off. Did you see that shit? The frick was that? This guy's acting like a real ass. What the hell's his problem? I'm gonna get away from him. Even though that's the way I gotta go. What kind of stupid shit was that? Unfortunately, this is the wrong neighborhood to be messing around with people. He was. Hey, Jazzy. I don't know what his issue was. Unless I turned in the wrong lane, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. I don't think I did anything wrong back there, but just avoid his stupidness. Oh well. It's life in the big city. I don't know what that was about. I might have been in the bus lane back there. Still, I wouldn't have done what he did to me. If the positions were reversed. Oh well. It's not a lot to get your dander up over. Fast, slow lane, yeah. I might have been in the bus lane and kind of turned in front of him, sort of. So that would have been my bad, but, I wouldn't have messed with the guy who did that to me like he did. No big deal. He's gone, I'm gone. Alright, we're gonna go to Union. Oh my, I need this car washed. Oh, I can definitely be an idiot sometimes, but I'm usually not it. Usually it's when I'm out of the car. I'll make a great door in front of you. I'll I'll do stupid shit walking around. In my car, the stupid shit I do is when I stop at a light or at a stop sign to look at my phone, and I don't realize that some car pulled up behind me, and then they're beeping at me. What are you doing? You're just sitting here. Uh, what's going on here? Oh, sorry, yeah. Thirsty. It's been a terrible night. Oh, 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 excuse me. Yeah, wiper blades don't seem to last like they used to. That's for sure. Oh, all I'm doing is waiting tonight. Lots of long lights. Super stupid long wait at McDonald's. Ice tears them up, yeah. Ugh. Whoa. Truck hanging out in the road there. That's not smart. Oh, great. Union's all torn up. Wow, what's going on here? Oh, great. Union's all torn up. What's going on? No stopping required here. There's a lot of cars there. That must be a house party. Where are we going here? Now, this traffic. Oh, that's right. Are you in Leamington or whatever? I forget. All right, turn here. Windsor. Okay. Yes, Windsor, I've never been. I'm amazed I've never been up there. Never crossed over into Canada up there. Oh, can't even get into Canada right now. I think this is the street my aunt lived on when we were little kids. And I mean, like, maybe younger than 10. We used to take the bus over here. I think this is the street it was. I'd have to get an old phone book to look up an address for that. Alright, where are we going here? This could be the street. I have no idea. What's my address? Down here, the right. I think this is it right here. We are in the hood. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see. Street looks pretty nice. Oh, I'm not doing this order. This order's ridiculous. Way too much driving. I'm not making any money tonight. I'll go do this one. All the dang beeping. Stop the beeping. Alright, what are we doing here? Where am I going? Look at that real quick. Guess they got the food. I didn't even see them pick it up. No orders out there. Alright. Come on. Alright. Okay. We can only go left here. A one-way to a one-way. Okay. That works. I haven't been back in this neighborhood in a long time. Oh, this is Kingsbury Run, right? Yeah, this is going to bring me down into Kingsbury Run. Oh, I didn't even think of you could come in this way. Alright. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm just dragging. Must have a house party there at that bar. That bar's packed. Oh. I gotta get some royalty-free music in the car. Keep having my videos on YouTube taken down in some countries. Oh, one of them. That's right. One of them was totally taken down. Not even just in a couple countries. That's right. It was taken down completely. Gotta get some royalty-free music. Figure out how to do that. Oh. Oh. This phone ain't working for garbage. So they want to take me that way to get... Ow, ow, bumpy. Bumpy. Take me back that way to get to there? Wow. I don't think so. AMGM line. Happy. Detour. Good morning in Pakistan. Oh. Oy. Should I drink my Red Bull? I don't know if it's going to help. All right, around the roundabout. Around we go. Where we turn. Only we know. Oh. I wonder how long this McDonald's is going to be tonight. I'm not even thinking. I was just at this McDonald's. It was horrible. Maybe it thinned out a little. Not even thinking. So how much space does a quantum computer need? It doesn't need any because it's not really there. The Cleveland Clinic here is getting a quantum computer from IBM. Hey, Buck. Gunshot into the house. Yeah. Some crazy accidents. I drove by 3 different accident scenes on Superior. Some pretty trashed cars. 4077, 4100. Yeah. Oh, come on, phone. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, jeez. hate when I touch stuff too quick. Sirens. Sirens. Looks like a fire truck in front of us. Or a bus. It's a bus. Where's the ambulance I hear? I hear it. Somewhere. Oh. Oh, why? Can't stop. I'm just like exhausted. Hello from Lynchburg City. Nonchalant. What state is that again? I know I've asked you this like 6 times. Slept. Just exhausted, man. All that hours driving burned me out. It was hot, yeah. My cat, I don't know if you saw the picture of my cat on Instagram. He's like, I don't care how slutty I look, it's hot. I forgot to put the picture on Twitter. He's like, turn the air on. Alright, back to East Cleveland, land of joy. Hey, John. Oh. Oh, yeah, excuse me. Oops. Streets are so bumpy. See that crazy stuff in Eastern Europe today? Freaking forcing a civilian aircraft down to drag a reporter off the plane. That's just crazy shit, man. That's dangerous, crazy shit. That's, Mickey D's, Mickey D's. Maybe it's not as crowded. Alright, thank you, dude. It's not as crowded. Awesome. Oh, there's another ambulance. Second East Cleveland ambulance. Seen in minutes. Well, state, it's a concealed carry state. Sure, guns are everybody's friend here, especially the criminals.
Hi, go with your order.
DoorDash.
All right, go ahead, stay in line, pull around.
Thank you. Pissed. I lost something in the car here. Can't find it now, can I? I don't think I can get it back. No, I'm gonna have to fix that. She was fine. Only Fredo knows what kind of protection I have. Oh. With all these messages, I hate this nonsense. Delete. I didn't say that. I think Fredo used it. I wish there were some other deliveries out here tonight besides this crap. There's nothing else around. At least I'm not waiting a long time this time.
We just had the strawberry watermelon.
I don't know. Burbs usually run around a lot more. Nothing's open late. East Cleveland out here, University Heights, Cleveland Heights, usually can be very good. I turned Uber on downtown, got nothing. I don't know what's with Uber lately. This is the only McDonald's in the city, I think, that's maybe the one on the west side is 24 hours. This one's 24 hours. Maybe the one on the west side is 24 hours. Where's that Red Bull at? I'm gonna crack that thing open. Yeah, she's at home. Red Bull. Okay. Not this time. I did the last time. It was ridiculous. Both lanes were full. And it was slow. Horribly slow. Taco Bell's busy across the street tonight. They got a lot of cars. Manesh. Did you know I was eating, Manesh? Did you know I was eating? Yeah, Bandit was very overwarm today. Moist or stale pork rinds are not tasty. These are just on the edge of being bad. You drive far, Buck. You drive too far out there. There's no density of places to pick up at. Usually, like I said, I usually do very well over here. And this can go all night over here. Out in the burbs, it'll stop because there's nothing open. throw this out. That's empty. On to the next snack we have at hand. Oh, we have Doritos. What was that about? Come on, phone. Oh. 113.
113.
Yeah, I guess we're a little behind on the rain. It's gonna rain on and off all week, it looks like. No, they haven't called me. I think the weekends are typically slow over there. The ground is cracking. I could care less. Not in my yard, it's not. You sound like we're out in the damn Dust Bowl or something. Baba, evening. I'm not somebody who cares about watering their lawn. Thank you. All right. This is pretty close here. Where are we at? Got to go up the hill. Coventry. Thank you, Baba. All right. I did one good deed. Got the guy to turn his headlights on. Get the car moving here a little. Get some air moving.
A lovely Latin treatment of Baya by drummer Mark Walker with Rivera on clarinet. I'm Leslie Karras, and it's been my pleasure to spend the past hour with you listening to jazz. Let's close with pianist Alan Broadbent, who's taken one of Chopin's preludes and made it into a jazz waltz. He calls it, fittingly, Waltz Prelude.
Where are we going here? Hi, Tony. This is Dan from DoorDash. Here comes your food. Just about a minute. Oh, what's this phone doing? Wait a minute. Where is this going? I think these directions are goofy. Maybe not. Is this it? Oh. Wait a minute. What street am I on? Oh, I see. Oh, it brought me in the back door of this place. Oh, yes. I see what it did. Be right back.
State Department said it was a shocking act that had endangered the lives of more than 120 passengers, including US citizens. It's called for the release of Mr. Protasevich. The BBC's Steve Jackson has more.
There was an angry reaction to this situation across Europe in the hours after it happened, and now the United States has also thrown its weight behind calls for action. The US Secretary of State Antony Blinken has demanded an international investigation. He said diverting a commercial flight like this and arresting a journalist was a brazen and shocking act. He also expressed deep concern about the way a Belarusian military jet was deployed to escort the Ryanair flight and the reported involvement of the country's security services.
Lithuania's President Gitanas Nausėda says the EU should react decisively and immediately by imposing sanctions on Belarus for diverting the passenger plane to Minsk. President Nausėda said EU leaders would discuss targeted sanctions at a meeting on Monday, including economic and aviation restrictions. The BBC has uncovered allegations of widespread neglect and illness in detention centres for child migrants in the United States. The US government says 14 new sites have been set up to try to relieve overcrowding in border camps. Hilary Anderson has more.
A series of huge tents at Fort Bliss holds over 4,500 migrant children. An insider has told the BBC that hundreds of the children have COVID symptoms and says many also have lice and scabies. An official document indicates that Children under 6 may be sent to the camp. There's been at least one allegation of sexual abuse. In a separate facility in Dallas, we've been told that teenage boys are going to bed hungry, are often cold, and that some boys have been held for weeks without seeing sunlight.
In golf, Phil Mickelson, who's 50, has completed.
He's somebody who's, he didn't do anything. He's a journalist. Remember? He didn't do anything. He is a enemy of Lavrov or whatever in Russia or whatever. Fucking, I mean, this is crazy shit. Fucking pull a commercial jet down with a fucking fighter plane and take a journalist off. It's crazy. I mean, that's like an act of war, man. I mean, that's serious shit. What is this car doing? Come on. What are we doing, cars?
National action was needed to help resolve the crisis. The security forces in Guatemala have detained 2 suspected drug traffickers who are wanted by the United States. Juan Carlos Perez Iringaray is accused of membership of a criminal organization that manufactures and traffics tons of cocaine for distribution in the US. Minor Calixto Gomez Lopez is wanted for allegedly importing thousands of kilos of cocaine from Colombia to Guatemala.
Crazy shit, man. Or, you know, Belarus or wherever they landed. Yep.
Medical detection dogs, mostly gun dogs with a highly developed sense of smell, are already at work identifying forms of cancer and other diseases as part of research programs. But scientists wondered if they could sniff out cases of COVID-19. Turns out they can, using unwashed fragments of socks that have been donated by people who tested positive for the virus.
Hey, Linda. Yeah, somebody even got some footage of the MiG that was probably the plane that forced the Ryan. It was a Ryanair jet. Wow, yeah, hot. It was a Ryanair jet that this MiG forced down. Just crazy. Somebody got footage of the MiG landing. I mean, we already know that they are a goon state, but, you know, this is crazy shit, man. I read some of the stuff today, but not everything. Mostly I was reading was just condemnation of the act by all kinds of people. All right, here we go. Rallies. All right. I get to go in there when you move up. Okay. You gotta go down there. Well, this place is packed, but I'm the only car that's in the pickup line. Maple Heights. A couple need help removing handcuffs. A little hanky panky lane. A little BDSM gone wrong. Might have been able to come in that way. Oh. Yeah, Khashoggi's ghost. Yeah, now we don't even care. We just pull you off the plane and kill you. Should have gone around. Could have snuck around. I wonder if I could sneak around. This ain't moving at all. I'm gonna try and drive around. See if I can sneak around these people. I think there's just enough room because this line is so long. Yeah, I can do this. That line was not moving at all. Howdy. Cameron and Aiken. Yeah, that line was long. Nobody was in this line. But we're going to have to wait a little if they're that busy, probably. All of the stores have been very busy tonight. Very busy. Oh, turn the car off. Don't need to be waiting with the gas on. I don't have to Keep moving up. I'm already moved up. Take my belt off. Get my bag ready. Yeah, I mean, today was a nice day. I'm sure a lot of people were out. People are fed up with this mess we've been in. Air temperature's nice now. Ugh. Ooh, it still hasn't been below 670, but that's close. That's the lowest it's been in days. What a cool guy, and what an amazing stadium it was. Walmart, yeah, well, most of the big stores have said you don't have to if you've been vaccinated. You know, yep, it was. It's Cleveland, man. You can get 3 seasons in a day for sure, maybe 4. Oh, the couple that got the handcuffs. Unfortunately, the Maple Heights Police Department keys don't fit their cuffs. Don't buy novelty cuffs. Buy the real things. Oh, that's funny. So that means don't buy novelty cuffs. Uh, at the minimum, they just need to cut them so they got their hands free. Oh my God, people. They don't think about these things, do they, ahead of time? Oh, that's funny. Lakewood, 18900 Detroit. Male passed out on the sidewalk. He is breathing. Anyone know where the former Brook Park mayors are? Thought that was brilliant. Yeah. Most locksmiths, well, they might have a key. Most locksmiths are not good at lock picking. They really aren't. Accident at Dead Man's Curve. Go figure. Well, that's a neat view of Cedar Fairmount. That's quite a cool view of Cedar Fairmount. What do you mean? Oh yeah, you guys may not have seen my cat today. It was a little hot in the house. He didn't care how much of a slut he was. Yes, I'm here at the restaurant waiting. Oh yeah, I walked in on him. I go, that's funny. That's funny. How do I do this? Go back. Okay, go back. Uh, Hi, this is Dan with DoorDash. I'm still waiting for your food at the store. Hi, Cameron. Yeah, still waiting here at the store. Oh, this store is ridiculously slow, man. some of these places know how to operate, and some are clueless about. Well, they could be short on help, but they don't know how to, pre-set food up and get it ready. They don't know how to prioritize what they could, make the drinks, do this, do that. I don't see any drinks prepared anywhere. Okay, my order, let's see, has at least one drink there. I've got two orders. These drinks should be made when nobody's doing anything else, and this drink has another drink. So, you know, there's no drinks, for anybody waiting here in line, let alone me. Pretty disorganized. So a lot of people, unfortunately, that you hire at places like this, they don't know how to think. They don't know how to figure shit out. It's pretty sad. Even if you're a clueless human, you should start to figure some of these things out if you work here. Yep, it's complete. And then you'll pull up to some places and you'll have, you know, well, I mean, just look at, but they probably pay their people better and treat them better. You look at how Chick-fil-A operates, It's all about management. It's about leadership. I mean, this place might have two or three people back there. There's no way to know how many people are working in this place. I hate nights like this when it's just stupid. Everything's stupid. Every order. I need about five more of these so I can get really amped up. No, it just started drizzling a few hours ago. Just, a little bit of rain, little drizzle, little rain. Wonder where those other bag of Hershey Kisses are. It's probably just a giant blob. I forgot. You never buy Hershey Kisses in warm weather. They just turn into mush. They need to make Hershey Kisses with an outer coating like M&Ms. Oh, what the hell did that car just do? That was interesting. That was an interesting drive. Ugh. What am I going to do with this Coke? Oh, I got food coming. Nope. Thanks. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, who is who? Which order is which? Oh, Okay, there's the name. Okay, we got food. That wasn't too bad, really. Come on, phone. Oh, come on. Oh, he gets the slushy. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, just pull. Where are we going here? I think that's green. All right. Food is on the way. 2 minutes. Now maybe it'll be 3 minutes.
In Central America. Residents of Goma in eastern Congo have been returning home after the lava flow from a volcanic eruption stopped just short of the city. 15 people died, most of them in accidents while trying to flee. The number of deaths linked to coronavirus in India has surpassed 300,000, according to the Health Ministry. Analysts say the real figure might be much higher, as many deaths are not officially recorded. A study in the UK has found that specially trained dogs can sniff out people who are infected with COVID-19, as the disease has a distinct smell. The dogs were able to correctly identify 94% of the sampled clothing, including from people who were asymptomatic. In golf, Phil Mickelson, who's 50, has become the oldest person ever to win a major tournament. Surrounded by a large crowd on the 18th green at Kiowa Island in South Carolina, he held his nerve to win his second US PGA Championship. BBC News.
Many thanks indeed for the latest. Hello, welcome to Newsday. Lawrence and Claire with you. Isaac will be here with the sport in about 10 minutes' time. Also, we're going to be talking about the prospect.
I wonder how messed up Tiger Woods is. I don't think there's been any real press about how bad he's busted up after the initial accident. Just watched a YouTube video earlier about the guys over in England, Jeremy, what's his name? The dude who has the YouTube channel about race cars and stuff. Oh, look at that car. That's crunched. And Jeremy, James, and Richard. And Richard was driving this one-off supercar that was worth $1 million on this hill climb in Croatia. And he kind of wrecked it. He destroyed the car, $1 million car. And he made his left leg about 7 centimeters shorter, did they say? Something like that. Something ridiculously horrible. 7 millimeters? Maybe it was 7 centimeters. I don't know. Yep. He came through the finish line, at a very fast speed, but there's not a lot of shutdown area. Climb, and the car lost it a little bit on a little left, making the car actually made 2 craters in the ground as it bounced and flipped. Nope, they're not quite sure how many times it flipped and rolled. He had to get dragged out of the car, luckily. Oh, around the Masters time. Oh, okay. I don't follow that stuff, but all right, turn here. If I would have noticed it, I would have watched it. Is this the street we're on? It is the street. Okay. All right. Address. Address. We're about here. Which one is it? Is it this? Might be this one. I don't know. All right. Gotta grab the right food though. All right. This gets the slushy. All right. And this should be his order. That's done. The next one is, all right. Oh, was I supposed to ring the doorbell? Shoot. I think it said ring the doorbell. Damn it. I hope it said ring the doorbell.
Areas. And unfortunately, we talk especially about Maiken et al. What we can say is that the people, they were not having
Am I going the right way?
to healthcare because of the medicines not being available, the equipment being destroyed. It's been 6 months since the Ethiopian government imposed a communications blackout in the region. Journalists and aid workers are struggling to get information, with little to no access to the internet and phone lines often cut.
That's a good thing I was driving carefully there. That was the Popo wandering around in the neighborhood. Nothing like running into a gendarme in a back neighborhood late at night.
The child was on the back of her mother. She lost her left arm. She had to get help from the back of her mother. The mother died. God save her. There was no child
Here comes your food, Cameron. Just a few minutes.
Trained forces targeted civilians, but they did not respond to our requests for comment. Civilians continue to be unfortunate victims of conflict, caught in the middle of crossfire, and the effects of war will forever haunt these men.
From Nairobi, it's our correspondent Reha Kansara reporting.
Newsday, BBC World Service. Let's go to the US now, where just last night, relatives and supporters of George Floyd gathered in Minneapolis to mark the first anniversary of the death of the African-American man killed.
Waiting too long. Let's go this way. Never.
George Floyd's killer, Derek Chauvin, will learn tomorrow how long he'll have to spend in prison. The death of George Floyd triggered a wave of protests across the US and elsewhere about racial injustice, in particular the treatment of black Americans by police in the United States. At a rally in New York City, Mr. Floyd's brother, Terrence Floyd, spoke of a turbulent year for the family.
This year has been a roller coaster ride for us. And I'm just thankful for the people of this nation showing so much love to the Floyd family, so much love to the movement, so much love to justice.
lot of work to be done.
You have to know how to communicate with my culture, our culture, in order for there to be complete change. And once there's complete change, we ain't even got to be marching and fighting for justice because everybody going to stay woke. We're going to be woke together. We're going to understand what we need to do.
That is George Floyd's brother, Terrence Floyd, speaking at that rally yesterday evening in New York City. Derek Chauvin, the man who killed George Floyd, is going to be sentenced tomorrow. We'll bring you that news as we get it here on BBC World Service.
Oh, the sentencing's tomorrow.
Belarus for forcing an internal EU flight to divert to Minsk, and they're arresting an opposition activist who was on board. We're going to be talking about that throughout the programme. It's time to talk sport now. Isaac Fannin's here.
Now, Lawrence, this first story is for you. You've been hobbling around with a knee injury, saying you fear your football career is over. And if you need inspiration,
that it was possible, but yet everything was saying it wasn't. And I hope that others find that inspiration. It might take a little extra work, a little bit harder effort to maintain physically or maintain the skills, but gosh, is it worth it in the end? And I'm so appreciative to be holding this Wanamaker trophy.
speaking directly to you, Lawrence, South Africa's Lewis Oosthuizen finished joint second with Brooks Koepka, and in the Premier League, the fight for the final Champions League spots were thrilling. Three teams fighting for two.
Oh, wow, they leveled this whole plaza here. Wow. Wow, they leveled that whole old plaza here on Mayfield. Wow, something must be going on there. It was pretty vacant. It's a big chunk of land. All right, where are we turning it? Hey, Carrie. Evening. Oh, next street. Where's it at? Just in time for a right turn. Address. All right. Camping Wi-Fi. That's funny. All right, where's the house down here? I think it's this one, maybe. Oh.
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Good.
Thanks for coming out.
Yep. I got you.
All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, every place I've been, like crazy long lines.
Honestly, they said the Dasher was it was like the cars couldn't be available at the moment. I was confused.
And when I got to that rally, the line was wrapped all the way back out almost to Mayfield. So I came in off of Lawrenceville, but the line wasn't moving, so I couldn't slip into the other side, you know, where we pick up.
Yeah.
So I actually drove back out and around. There was enough room to sneak around everybody, you know, and at least get my place in line, you know. Anyway.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Sure. All right. I made those guys night. They got their food. Yeah. Yep. Looks like I might have got some other tips too. I think I got more money than I saw. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. That looks like a cop sitting over there. Has that look about it. Sure is. All right, where are we at? We're over here. We're way back in the intersection back here. All right. I don't think. No, I think it was. I was looking at it wrong. I don't think I got any extra tips than that were initially indicated. I just wonder if I want to stay out here or go. Now let's go back. Where is this? This is a parking lot. Can I drive through here? Oh, I see what this is. Okay. Alright. There's a bunch of parks back here and a school, I think. Looks like a lake over there. Well, tennis courts, basketball courts. Yeah, no, I didn't get any more than was expected. Alright. Alright, we're way the heck out here. There's not a lot of places to buy food out here at this hour. Not especially this far out. I'm a bit east. Alright. Where are we at here? So you having a good time camping? So are you tent camping or are you in that 53-foot motorhome? That's cool. I remember last year I was walking somewhere and I could hear a noise and I finally spotted it. It was a woodpecker banging away. Oh. Oh, rustic cabin. Okay, that's cool. All right. Scalpers is busy tonight. Oh, I'm hungry now. I haven't really eaten anything today. I got up and left the house to go run my friend to the store. I finished off some of my moo juice and a double cheeseburger from Rally's that I had an extra one of. And then I had some ice cream, a cup of coffee, and a Red Bull and Doritos. A very fine diet. Oh my God. Large place with trailer spots and cabins, big swimming hole, and a water slide. Nice. Oh, your girls must like that, yeah. I haven't done anything like that in decades. Red Bulls work. A little bit. I got it when I stopped downtown at the casino. It's free. I can get them free. I snuck into the buffet and got an ice cream. And then I went upstairs and got a coffee and a Red Bull. And then I got out of there. Got to know how to work the system. Yeah, Red Bulls are sweet. Oh yeah. And the thing I like about the regular Red Bull, they have all these different flavors, is if it gets warm, it still tastes good. If you buy a Monster Energies are they only taste good if they're cold. Monster Energy tastes awful if it's warm. Oh, another cop. The cops are out tonight. And speed limit's changing here, I think. And the one thing I found about leaving a Red Bull in the car that's open, you better cover it because little bugs will find that very sweet stuff. So I know better now to cover them if I leave them open. Like dirty sink water. No, it's not that bad. That's pretty nasty. Oh, this phone's needs charging. That Taco Bell's closed. Where are we at? I'm gonna wait till I get downtown before I turn the app on again. Maybe I will go get something to eat. Oh. Yeah. That's what my buddy does. He just gets gets something like that early in the morning and gets a good cup of it at Starbucks and sucks on it all day. Oh, hey, Jack. I was wondering about you. I figured I hadn't seen you because you were traveling and maybe your schedule was off, so you weren't coming around. I wish I could have come to DC. Maybe another time. Yeah, I figured that. You missed all my crazy trips last week. Or did you see that where I went? Drove all over Tarnation. Don't know if I made money, but July. Okay. Well, beginning of July, I'm supposed to be in Colorado. When are you going back to DC? Yes, I was out there. No cell service most of the time. Hey, Dutchie. Oh, at the end of the month. Okay. Yeah, I might still be out west. If I could arrange it, I will be out west for. I'll go to Colorado, California if I can arrange it, and then I'll go to. But I don't know if I'll have the money to travel that far. I need somebody else's credit card for gasoline. Oh, that's right. You were also. How did that go? My friend's went very well. He's already been cutting trees down again. He's back to normal. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, bumpy flight. Well, not as bumpy as that Ryanair flight over in Eastern Europe. The Big Lebowski. I haven't seen that in a long time. I need to on the plane. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time. I need to rewatch that. I gotta try to find an artist. Yes, it is. That's a movie you can watch a few times to get everything. You, you might miss some of the double entendres. Yep. There was an artist here in town, Susan, who painted a number of really good um, images from the movie regularly, and I want to look and find out if she's okay. She had issues with her health, and I've been wondering to find out if she's still around. She painted a really good Nixon. Oh. Oh, yeah. My sloppy joes are ready. Yeah. Was it, Jack? Really? Me coming back home tonight? Really? Wow. How far away are you? Yeah, it must have been. How did you get to the airport? Somebody give you a ride? 10 miles. Yeah, it's not real far. Yeah, that's expensive. The zoomies. Did you see my picture, Shirley, of my roommate? Yeah, if I put seats in here, I could make more money. That's for sure. The food delivery business is nonsense anymore. Oh, live $12. Yeah, that's a big difference. Oh, I'm not sure. It's on Instagram. I don't know if I put it on Twitter. Oh, peanut butter ice cream. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter ice cream. I like that caramel chocolate they have at the casino with the big chocolate chunks. Oh. Well, this was like no money tonight for these few hours I've been out here, that's for sure. Yes. Okay, Jack, good to hear from you. What is that? Why did my phone beep like that? That's weird. Oh, Little Italy. I wonder if they're going to have the feast this year. I think they will have the feast. I think they've got enough time, I think, to still figure it out. They haven't announced. Oh, they're working on the church or the school there. Wow, that's all covered up. Oh. How many miles have I driven today? 50 miles. Yeah, making crummy money tonight compared to the mileage. I don't think I ever saw that sign over there before. Harrington Discovery Institute.
Effectively the voice for the opposition. So, do you know where he is now? What have you heard about his whereabouts?
Well, I assume that he is in the KGB prison because KGB deals with terrorism activities in Belarus. So there's this famous Amerikanka prison in the backyard of the KGB. So I suppose that he is there. We can assume that he is being mistreated badly because this is the way they treat people right now. regular protesters who've been arrested in huge numbers since August 2020. But he's a special case. He's been designated terrorist sometime in April. Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, we heard sort of people saying that when he realised this was going to happen, he feared he may be executed. What is your worst fear?
Well, this is the worst fear, of course, and the criminal articles that he is sort of persecuted after, he might not qualify for death penalty per se, because he has not committed any counter-terrorist acts, as we know, and nobody died of
Courtney.
that. But nevertheless, the legislation, or the, I would rather say, lawlessness in Belarus acts the way that anyone and anything can be requalified the way the government wants it.
Valerie, thank you for joining us. Valerie Kowalski, who is Foreign Affairs Representative for the Belarusian opposition leader Svetlana Tikhanovskaya.
Well, the US is calling for the release of Mr. Protasevich, Secretary of State.
Oh, yeah, I slipped. Stay. Driving all over God's creation last week.
Parliament's MEP and former German Green
And then, slept a lot the last 2 days. I was exhausted. I don't know. Who knows if I'm making any money after paying all the gas bills. I don't. Yeah, well, went through a lot of gasoline, hundreds of dollars worth of gasoline. Yeah, she's back at the house still, yeah. Until she gets a little stronger, she can't go back to her group home.
On the European Council, they will be not only discussing but really deciding on tough sanctions against Lukashenko, but also, and I think this is important to mention, this couldn't have happened without the approval of Russia and without the approval of the Kremlin. So we should really think of getting much tougher against Russia as well.
Right. Now, sanctions are already there. The EU has a pretty poor record in applying sanctions on Belarus whenever Lukashenko sort of fiddles an election. And then after a couple of years, they release them. And the sanctions are no more. Now, there are already sanctions because of the crackdown on popular protests recently. What is the point of more? Where can they go?
They are not very harmful. The list is much too short. These are 88 people on this list. We could go much more targeted against special sectors such as the oil industry, such as the nitrogen industry. This would harm Lukashenko and his inner circle, and that's for sure would make a difference. But therefore, we need a unanimity in the council, and not all of the member states, unfortunately, were so far ready to.
Right. Where are the gaps, do you think, in that? Because there's plenty of governments that often don't speak out against, for example, Russian interference and so on. Once again, we see disunity at the highest level of European foreign policy, don't we?
Absolutely. It's really shameful. And I know that even the Germans, for example, the German government, is always very much concerned. When it comes to real action, they would rather like to go back to business. Belarus is mainly seen as a geostrategic problem rather than a problem to deal with itself. And that is what I think led to a lot of interest among the member states, but also in the external
It's a shame, Viola, because from what you say, I mean, when I put to you the sanctions are already there, what more is there to do? Your answer was, well, the sanctions aren't very strong. After everything that Lukashenko and the government there has done,
where am I at? I'm back in the hood.
He feels able to do things like hijack, to use that phrase, a plane like this, simply because he hasn't really been hit by any repercussions for what he's done.
Absolutely. He feels even encouraged to go for more. Every day somebody is dying because of torturing in his prison. More and more people getting arrested. Many more have to leave the country, go to exile. I'm here in Kiev. I've met with many very smart young Belarusians who had to leave the country, unfortunately. And so this is, really a tragedy for the entire European Union. And we have not managed to react appropriate. This is more than a shame. I cannot say. I'm speechless at what happened yesterday, and I really hope that we will find an answer which makes Lukashenko stop from now on. But honestly, I'm not too, let's say, positive or too optimistic about that.
Sorry to hear that. Well, listen, many thanks indeed for joining us on the line.
Yeah, it's pretty obscene what happened. A state-sponsored military jet forces a commercial airliner down, and they snatch somebody off of it. That's state-sponsored hijacking.
Isaac is 50, and he's just bagged himself, well, a tournament that has put him...
Oh my. Any of you people see that nonsense in Huntington Beach yesterday? Freaking young people acting like lunatic assholes.
Washington Wizards. And in football news, Lille claimed a narrow away win at Angers to seal their third League One.
Well, that corner's all blocked off there. What the heck is going to be built there?
Also able to leapfrog Napoli, who drew 1-1 at Verona, to give the old lady an unlikely Champions League spot. And we had an Olympic women's 100-metre final warm-up in Northern England. It was raining pretty heavily, but Dina Smith was able to win the first Diamond League meeting of the year in Gates. So there was some top-class talent in that race, including the fastest woman in the world this year, Sha'Carri Richardson, Ivorian Mary Jose Talu, and Nigeria's Blessing Okubare.
Oh, my thermometer got down below.
Isaac, thanks very much indeed.
It got down below 70 for the first time in days. 68.
Who's the country manager for Spain and Portugal at the European Tourism Association in Madrid. Good morning to you, Mr. Traver. Do you think in the next few days?
Probably in the coming weeks, not necessarily immediately. Also because we are still in the amber zone of the UK list, and also because even though it was announced for today.
Yeah, I got in the car the one day. It was, well, the car was just sitting. It was 107. Yep. Wonder if they're going to build that hotel there now. Hopefully they still will. That'd be a nice addition. Hey, Mr. Conway.
Is that the rules change a lot. There seems to be progress in some countries and then things go backwards and so on. How worried are you that these rules on visitors from the UK and also Japan, that they will keep changing and that people, because of that, they're not going to bother booking holidays in Spain because they're worried that those rules will change?
Well, as you know, some progresses, we'll see less worries. And at the association, we are getting many questions in that regard, not only for Spain, but also for other
time is it? 1 o'clock. I'm tired now. Still been tired all day, but I wanted to try to make a little money. Barely did that.
The countries they want. That includes, of course, Spain and especially for the UK outbound tourism, which is inbound for us, is a key factor, of course.
Okay. Jorge Trever, at the European Tourism Association in Madrid. Thanks for joining us on Newsday.
Thanks to Andrew Wood with the business.
Let's take you to Singapore now. A man there is facing jail for holding up a placard with absolutely nothing on it. Police have charged Jonathan Wam with illegal public assembly, even though he was alone, just him, a one-man protest. In a country where living standards are high and support for the authorities is strong, not many young people speak up for fear of jeopardising their futures. But he has stated this and many other protests. He wants the right to free speech and he's willing to go to jail for it. From Singapore, Nick Marsh has this report.
Jonathan Wam was standing in broad daylight on a busy street. He held up a cardboard sign. He had his picture taken and left. By the evening, that sign was on social media, and now everybody could see what was on it. It was a smiley face. It was an act of dissent, Singapore style.
I feel that it's important to stand up for what's right and also to push the boundaries of what's acceptable.
Singapore bans any kind of public assembly without a permit, even an assembly of one. So his homemade symbol of free speech will most likely land Jonathan in jail, not for the first time. But in stable, prosperous Singapore, most of his fellow citizens aren't outraged, they're baffled.
They say things like, I'm just, knocking my head against the wall, what I'm doing is not going to work. But I went through a process of thinking through how I want to live my life, so I'm prepared for the consequences that comes with my activism.
Hi, I'm Min. Come on in.
The smiley face was a show of support for Min Nguyen. He's 21 and passionate about climate change. A year ago, he was detained by police when he held up a Greta Thunberg-inspired sign, which read,
SG is better than oil.
Min knows that in other parts of the world, what he did is hardly remarkable. But here, it's enough to keep you awake at night.
Activism in Singapore isn't something you can afford to do casually. You definitely reconsider whether it's worth it.
Do you want the life of an activist?
I don't think so.
Now, whenever cases such as Min's or Jollivan's come up, the authorities say they should have simply stuck to what they call the proper avenues of expression. The first avenue would be to apply for an assembly permit, but no one that I've spoken to in Singapore can recall one ever having been granted for a protest. So I checked with the police. They told me they couldn't disclose that information. The other avenue is a place called the Speaker's Corner, which is where I am right now. It's basically a small patch of grass, maybe the size of a football pitch, right here in the city centre. And it's where Singaporeans can get things off their chest, but only once they've registered with the authorities and got their application approved. Oh, and for the past year or so, it's actually been closed anyway due to COVID restrictions. This isn't a country where critics are killed or kidnapped, but those who speak out are often ostracised by their peers.
People have definitely criticized my work by saying that it's too confrontational, that it is self-serving, that it's glamorous, that it comes from a place of seeking attention rather than change.
Kokila Animalai is a community organiser working mainly with low-income and marginalised groups. For activists like her, stepping out of line might not just lose you friends, it could also cost you your job. Some have even been sued and bankrupted by the Prime Minister personally.
If I want to live in a society where people can speak freely, then I can't just keep asking, can we allow people to speak freely?
The House of Blues looks like it's starting to wake up again. Red and blue tonight. As bad as things are in this country, we typically don't get arrested for speaking our mind or standing on the corner holding a smiley face sign.
Proof of a happy majority. But so long as the cost of speaking out remains so very high, we'll never know if that's true.
Dave Marsh reporting from Singapore. Now let's talk about peace process, a phrase that doesn't mean much in the Middle East anymore. Used to be the big diplomatic story. Where's it gone? Well, there is a similar thing working online. We're going to talk now about a social networking app called Clubhouse, which you may have heard of. It creates rooms to discuss different topics. And in the past few days, with terrible events going on in Gaza and Jerusalem and so on, 24 hours a day, thousands of people have joined a chat room to discuss, not to shout and scream and all that sort of stuff we associate with social media sometimes, but to discuss and talk. Two of the founders of this chat room are Majid Uthman, a Palestinian, and Amit Harris from Israel.
In just under a week of having this room open,
I
we've
forgot.
seen over 286,000 unique Clubhouse members pass through the room from all walks of life all around the world, and we try to prioritize those who have potentially lived in the affected areas or have a connection to it, but we also hear from third parties who want to express their opinions.
It's usually connections where people are really connecting on a personal human level, and oftentimes we find that it's the shared traumas that we really connect on. Mothers who are.
Yeah, I've not looked at this Clubhouse app at all. I don't really think I have a reason to go there for much.
Just mothers about what they tell their children when they're either in proper Israel going to bomb shelters.
No, I have not turned any delivery on.
Unfortunately, where buildings are falling around.
No.
So, imagine that's interesting. What did you learn?
Freaking horrific accident out in California tonight. 5 cars, 1 person dead, wreckage strewn all over the place. Hard to understand from the pictures what happened. Vehicles scattered all over the road. Somebody wasn't paying attention and driving too fast or something, and
their stories about what the Holy Land means to them. Absolutely,
oh, excuse me. Oh, what's the post office building look like tonight? Yes, red and blue like the terminal. Oh. Oh, I should probably just try to go to bed instead of eating anything. Can't watch TV because of my sister. Because she's sleeping in the room where the TV is. I mean, I could be a pig and just come home and go, I'm turning the TV on. What's your problem? Because you know there's people like that out there. Oh, I'm tired. Still not sure if I should eat something decent. I don't know. Probably just go home. Tempted to get a bowl of chili, maybe. One thing I know is I haven't had to buy dinner for her for the last couple nights, which is nice. It's bad enough feeding myself. The TikTok is busy tonight. I'm going to shut down. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. If I don't come back, have a good night. I'll see you in the morrow. Thanks for hanging out. Ciao, everybody.